Hello, Leo.
Hello.
This is your full moon in Scorpio reading by your girls, those fucking angels.
That's right. If you haven't already, this is the time to stop and watch the Universal Agenda. The link can be found below. That is going to go over the details about what this full moon means and any planetary transits that will, can, and have anything to do with this full moon and the card blessing. So, if you haven't already, like I said, link is down below. In the meantime, Katie's going to get us started on the first card.
We put a lot of time and consideration into the universal agenda as we do, just every video, but that's kind of our jewel point. That's what we've cultivated the most energy into each and every time. This part of the readings are flowing of energy when we channel that, and we don't put as much effort into, as far as like we just do it and it's just kind of flowy. But when it comes to the universal agenda, we make a point to make it worth your while. So hopefully you go ahead and do check that out. And this is our labor of love, so hopefully you sit and enjoy and open your heart with us and love it too. So Leo, you're a fire sign, so I get you and I get to start. And oh fuck, you guys, why? Okay, there's some real fuckery going on.
It's the Five of Swords.
There's a war of words. People aren't seeing eye to eye. There's a shakeup in your inner circle, I would say, very easy, that there's like competitiveness. There could be a stealing of credit. There's duplicitousness. Somebody's holding or withholding information that would be a lot more helpful if brought out to the surface. But this, like we were saying in the universal agenda, this is a time for things coming to a head. So I doubt that this energy is going to be allowed to replicate itself for very long. Like, this is going to be squashed and purged from either from your psyche, if this is you, or from your inner circle quite shortly.
Right. So now I have card number 22 for you Leos, and it is She Feels, She Knows. An illumination is erupting from within you as a vision that is bringing what was once obscured, sorry, I said that weird.
Obscured.
Into clarity. This is not likely to happen as a blinding, shocking insight, but as more of a softer, gentle knowing. It is like knowing something without understanding exactly when or how you came to know it. This insight will assist you, and you are asked to honor it. You will know which insight it is at the right time. Your heart will tell you. You are therefore being asked to rely upon the clarity that is coming to you now, or has just recently come. Gently but firmly, from the place of knowing, intend to act and take your next steps forward. So it's about just being clear with your knowing, and trusting yourself. She feels, she knows. That those feelings aren't coming out of nowhere. Like, it's not like you're not feeling nervous for no reason. There's always a reason behind it.
We have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. Yeah. This is probably somebody in your family that is really disrupting the joy of, and the like just the enjoyment of a home atmosphere. Or I would, if it is work, that could be too, because this is a Pentacles card. I just feel like it's really strongly family oriented. Like, there's probably a head of the household that's older than you, or it could be a parent that is in your relationship somehow, like a third wheel. and is feeding information to cause some sort of undermining or subterfuge when it comes to either raising your kids or just running your household in general. It's making it harder for you to feel like you can trust. Just anything you can say is being used against you right now. It's like
choose the Five of Swords was immediately making me think of choose your words wisely.
Yeah, there's just whatever you're saying is being twisted, and it's causing a lot of issues in your foundational atmosphere, whether it be for work or your home or both. So let's keep going.
I got card number 20 for you guys, and it is softly, softly, the tender touch. The feminine wisdom of gentleness can assist you now when we are at a point in life where we want to attain greater things, but don't necessarily have a proportionally greater supply of energy at our disposal. It is time to work smarter than harder. This is the way of feminine wisdom. So it's telling you to work smarter, not harder. Don't let stupid things fly out of your mouth, because that can really set you back. That can put you in a spot where you didn't intend to be, and that can make things harder for you. Especially being a fire sign. Like, don't pop off at the wrong time.
This is exactly where I'm coming from on that. It's exactly right. I almost had to... The other day, we had somebody pull up on us behind our car. And she almost hopped out the car. She's a Mars and Leo. Okay. So just, yeah, she's relevant. She hopped out the car and was wanting to throw a punch in this dude's, like, window. And I had to stop her. I was like, Megan, no. Like, literally had to rein her in. And we wound up, like, having to call the cops on this dude. Long story, I know. Yeah. But he was acting really fucking weird, and we did feel at some point like he did follow us to that corner, one of the darkest corners of the parking lot at Walmart, and we're just, it
wasn't really dark.
It was
not
like on the right time to be fucking with a couple of girls that are alone. This is a pandemic, so we was just not feeling safe. So, how do I tie this in? This is about, like, really, again, not taking things personally. I'm feeling like it's to remind you to read The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. I was just looking at that book on my couch today.
I was staring at that too.
For some reason, it was calling out to me. One of the first agreements is do not take things personally. It's a really good book. If you take things personally, that's on you. You assign the meaning to what it means to you personally.
You're making it personal.
Otherwise, you can just witness things as they are and take in data with which to decide what to do with at a future juncture. But if you decide to get your emotions all spun up about anything that's going on right now, it's going to occlude your ability to make wise decisions about the happenings right now. So the best thing to do is to not take things personally. If it's aimed at you, it's even better to not take it personally because you'll be able to see the motivation for the attack even better, and maybe perhaps it's not quite an attack, but maybe it's constructive criticism wrapped in some complicated language, and you're having to learn a lesson a complicated way, which is involving humility. We don't really have all the cards for that. We're not sitting here doing a full reading.
If you want a full reading, that's a different story.
So down, just...
Booking link, you can find that.
That's a whole other thing. This is a free general reading. So, in this case, I just want to say, if you haven't read The Four Agreements, it's a really good book for you right now during this moon. There's going to be something that's going to be coming to a head. It's going to be bursting. It's going to be coming to light. So, watch the UA, combine this with your reading, and read that book.
Alrighty, this concludes your full moon in Scorpio reading from your girls, those fucking angels, and we will see you in the next one.
Bye. Bye.